The Doc's Diagnosis is presented by Centris Federal Credit Union. Centris Federal Credit Union has been calling Omaha home for over 85 years, serving over 121,000 members in Omaha, Council Bluffs, Grand Island, and the Tryon and North Platte areas. Centris believes in improving the quality of life in the communities they serve. Welcome to another week of the Doc's Diagnosis presented by Centris Federal Credit Union. I'm Travis Justice. He's Dr. Rob Zatehcka. And Dr. Rob, the running game, thanks to Anthony Grant, had some success against North Dakota.
It did. It was kind of interesting because you had a lot of people talking about when we did the grades after the game, thought that I had the running game graded way low. Now, that's not necessarily a reflection on Grant, and that's what we're going to show you here on these plays.
This is his first touchdown run.
All right. So if you look at what we got here right now, on this particular play, you've got a defensive lineman on the backside of the play coming free right here. At the point of attack, at the top of the screen, you've got the left offensive tackle.
What do you think of that blocking?
Milt wouldn't like that one at all. Right here, you can see the right offensive guard is getting beat. This guy right here is beating him on the inside. And I'm gonna try and X this out. I'm gonna take another shot here, and you're gonna see the center is getting stood up right here by this guy. And so essentially the offensive line is getting completely stonewalled here by the defense. You're going to have two guys in the backfield that end up essentially, they should have made the play on Grant and stopped this for about a 1 or 2 yard loss. His athleticism allowed him to bounce outside, break a couple of tackles in the backfield, and score the touchdown. Right there, he should have been tackled. Instead, he busts loose and scores a touchdown. It was actually a pretty well-defended play by North Dakota right there.
So now we're going to go to, I believe, the third quarter, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in that third quarter, and it's 17-all. And again, Anthony Grant with a spectacular run.
And again, it's essentially the exact same play. You don't have the guys getting beat here on the line, getting beat inside on the line of scrimmage. But what you are seeing is you're seeing the defenders essentially have created a wall right here where you don't have good movement on the offensive line to open up that middle hole. On the flip side, the one thing that did help is you had the guard here was able to get up on this guy and created that kind of that bounce lane where he was able to get outside and end up scoring again.
And here's another, but good vision here though, right?
It is. It's great vision by Grant. It's incredible athletic ability by Grant. But again, it was a very well-defended play by North Dakota, fairly poorly blocked by the offensive line on both plays in terms of actually making a hole for him. It was just him making a hole all for himself and scoring the touchdown.
But sometimes you got to do that.
And again, you do. And so I graded the offensive line, or I graded the running game rather, kind of poorly. That's not a reflection on Grant's ability. He is an outstanding running back, and he's showing us this over the last couple of weeks here. But much of what he's had to do, he's doing it all by himself. And at some point, you're going to hit a defense that is going to have enough speed. And Nebraska sooner or later needs to figure things out on that offensive line and start blocking more effectively for him.
He's Dr. Rob Zatehcka. I'm Travis Justice. We'll be back tomorrow with another Doc's Diagnosis presented by Centris Federal Credit Union. From checking and savings accounts, certificates, home, auto, personal, and home equity loans to having a strong focus on community support and financial education, Centris Federal Credit Union is your full-service credit union. Federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender.